I was watching footage of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica, which is absolutely devastating. And, people have been talking about it being interviewed there on telly, accounting some pretty horrific accounts of what happened. People have lost loved ones, they've lost everything: property, livelihoods, entire communities that have been flattened. And I'm pretty certain that those people who have died, the number of people who have died, will continue to rise, as they start the clear up operation. But it reminded me of a lecture, a TED talk I was listening to a while back that was talking about post-disaster Vogue, so violence against women and girls, and they're talking specifically about rape and sexual assault. And this particular TED talk was referring to Hurricane Katrina and the amount of rapes and sexual assaults that took place after the hurricane. And when you think about the impact of a natural disaster and the devastation it has on just infrastructure and law and order, displacement of people, they were talking about these big centers where they were housing people, and the fact that everyone was just sort of stacked up in there, not much space, not much privacy, and all sorts of assaults were taking place in there. And they were making reference to some research that they had done. There's a number of papers actually written about it, showing this sort of graph that had, different parts of the world with different disasters. And you can see the sort of graph going up like that in the post bit. So you get the hurricane or the earthquake, and then you get that period afterwards. But the thing is, it wasn't just people within the community, as in men within that community. Some of those assaults coming from aid workers as well, people coming in for humanitarian help, trying to, in the sort of guise of helping people. They were perpetrators of sexual violence against women and girls as well. It's horrific.